Girl Scout, did you watch Game of Thrones this week?
Am I with her?
So at the beginning, we had baby Keistu, who was very injured, so she did the right thing and went straight to a professional actress.
Which makes sense. Like when I broke my ankle, I went directly to Deborah Messing.
But then after that, fake blonde Cher started to sound eerily like Paul Simon's plastic surgeon.
She'll have a hard time finding work after what I did to her face.
But then Dog the Bounty Hunter took a page out of baby Beyonce's book and he was like, hold up, they don't love you like I love you.
Back up, they don't love you like I love you. Step down, they don't love you like I love you.
You're shit at dying, you know that.
Then Beef 3PO must be on spring break because he is popping tops left and right.
I choose violence.
Brother D and Tilda are working together to make Westeros great again. And I'm like, is this the Notebook? Because they are giving off Nicholas Sparks.
And I was just right there with used car salesmen shipping them to hook up.
You think they're fucking? I'd fuck her. You'd fuck her, wouldn't you? You're the one with the magic cock.
And they are perfectly proportioned for a standing 69.
And then Munchers waxes Carlo Rossi about his life dreams.
I'd like to have my own vineyard, make my own wine. The Imp's Delight.
They'd sell Wester Rosé,
Pinot Grayscale.
Stabernay.
If you have a girl on a budget, you could always go for the Bravos box wine. But then next, Marin County is under siege by the Soup Plantation owners. But then all the good little baby slave boys and girls are about to have their Christmas wishes come true.
Up on the rooftop, a dragon claws, and through the window comes Christina Aguilera.
And then Dog the Bounty Hunter, he happens upon Phil Collins and his homegirls from Genesis, and they all decide to do a little hanging out together.
And just like my Aunt Joni at an estate sale, she heads straight for the boots.
Then back in St. Elsewhere, baby Keistu wakes up from her requiem for a dream, only to find out that blonde Ellen Page is channeling full T-1000.
And baby Keistu is doing San Francisco right. She's hitting the farmer's market. She's cruising the bathhouse. She's even putting herself on a juice cleanse. And finally, she goes girl on girl. And at the end, baby Keistu finally gives the empowerment zinger we've been waiting 2 seasons for.
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell, and I'm going home.
A girl is Jonathan Van Ness of Brentwood, California, and I'm gonna make this hair look sickening.
You're from Brentwood? That's fancy.
Ow, girl, you're giving me some Kembar Red Priestess realness.
Where are
My dragons. As a country and community, our hearts were broken by this senseless act of violence that was committed in Orlando this weekend. Hopefully we can come together as a group and help our brothers and sisters get through this senseless act of violence.
So please support the Fund for the Survivors of the Pulse Shootings GoFundMe. You can find the link for that in our description.